should be up and we should be live. Is it live or is it Memorex? Alright. I have to monitor the stream, but my Nexus mod for Black Myth Wukong ray tracing optimizations should be up and it should be rendering. If it's not, please let me know in the chat. Thank you. We are kicking it on kick or not? I'm checking right now. We are kicking it on kick. Maybe not. That is a archived video. Here we go. I think this is working. If I could get this to go away. Alright, I'm gonna bring down game volume a little bit in Black Myth Wukong. Audio input capture in the browser. I should probably get rid of that. But that says microphone. Alright, not cool. I'm just gonna rename this quick. Just microphone. And just gonna take it back a touch. Alright, we're up and running. The Nexus Mod webpage for the mod that I'm working on is up on the screen. And I have to go back to remind myself not to check archives in the live tab on my iPhone, Safari. Just leave it on the live streams. So when I come back, I want to check again. I don't have to do anything. The microphone is actually sounding good on this. This is $50 SteelSeries headset. It's not great. I mean, it's not studio quality. It has issues, but it's not bad. I'm using it with a new MSI motherboard and some compression and gain, and I should probably get a limiter on there. I have to check. I don't have the limiter on yet. I'm just gonna get that set up live. I'm gonna do it like Bill O'Reilly. Fuck it, live. Do you understand? Because I don't think you do. But you're experiencing it live. Okay? Live. Alright, just bring down the limiter and do the mic check. Bring down the limiter. Alright, check. I just want to have something in place in case of excessive peaks. Alright, so my Black Myth Wukong Engine.ini ray tracing optimizations is a very basic Nexus mod at the moment. With that said, it does not have Vortex implementation. As you can see on the web page, all the way to the right is a manual download button. All you have to do is, it'd be also help if have an account on Nexus Mods, because then of course you can, like bookmark my mod and all that, or what have you. But just download the manual option all the way to the right there. You'll have a basic folder, .zip. You decompress the Unreal Engine.ini file will be in there, and you have to replace your existing Engine.ini for now. I am looking into a whole pack implementation, so nobody has to do any of this. But I gotta see if I can support multiple modes or tiers. You go to Windows Explorer, you put in this path, local app data, which is a variable. Those percentage signs around it is a variable that converts it relative to your local app data folder that you logged into. And it's in B1 Save Config Windows. All the main foundational ini files for Black Myth Wukong in Unreal Engine will be in that directory, and just replace it with the one that I set up on Nexus Mods that you should have downloaded if you clicked on Manual. And you can check out the ray tracing customizations. Now, I've got Black Myth Wukong running. I'm going to quit it, as I suggest in the description or readme for my mod. Be on the safe side, you should quit Black Myth Wukong and Steam, so I'm doing that now. And the browser page should still be up at Nexus Mod. Alright, so I just have to run into, I'm not going to show this on the live stream, but I'm basically opening up two windows in Windows Explorer. I'm at 1440. So I just switched monitors from 1080p only monitor to monitor that can do everything. Alright, so now I am just going to do what I put up in the description or readme, and local app data, and then I'm going to documents in my Windows 10, and I'm going to create a new folder called Black Myth Wukong Backup. And then from there I'm just gonna drag the engine.ini in there, so I have a backup. And then going to my downloads, and I thought I already downloaded this. Yeah, it should be right here. No, because I'm in documents. Why am I in documents? Engine.ini, here it is. Here's the .zip. I go into the encrypted volume. I check the engine.ini. It's got all the changes. This should give me a little more FPS. I've only tested on ARC. I'm now testing on an ARC an ARC A770, LE A770. So now I'm going to test on a Founders Edition 3090. I've replaced the engine.ini, then I open it again, double check. So the active engine.ini has been updated. Now I go into Steam. And I wait an eternity for Black Myth Wukong to launch. Takes a really long time. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do not think that the FPS monitor is going to show up. I'm using the built-in one into Steam. There may be a way to do it with OBS, but I don't want to deal with that right now, so I'll just read out the FPS. I did the other night. I did an epic, almost 6.5 hour, maybe 7 hour stream in Black Myth Wukong and did extensive testing with the default Engine.ini. So I have a good idea the FPS range, which is basically 45 FPS up to 60, depending on the scene that you're in the game and what's going on. There's a lot of action, boss fights, stuff like that. And that is very loud. Turn the volume down before I burst my eardrums. Thank you. Oh, controller. That could be a syncing issue. Alright, so let me get that set up. I have to restart Black Myth. I like to get Game Pass up and running on the controller to verify that it's working system-wise. And that is not coming up. So that's not coming up at all. USB is completely dead. It's not getting any power to controller. Typical Microsoft fashion. Nothing ever works consistently. Thanks, Microsoft. I really appreciate that. I'll bring back the browser. Something strange happening. System's literally freezing up for some reason. And I am going to start a reboot because my patience for Windows ran out a long time ago. It really has. Thanks, Bill Gates. So I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to reboot. I'm going to make sure the controller works before I start the stream back up. But I did go through what you see now on your screen, the Black Myth Wukong mod that I created for ray tracing optimization. So definitely check that out. I'm going to put it in the chat before I reboot. I should be back up and streaming if the Silicon gods give me favor and blessings. So you may see me on the flip side. I know you can't go a day without one of my streams. Posting in the chat the Nexus mod that I created for Black Myth Wukong. It's going to give you, I don't know, every setup is different. You could get 10, you could get 20 more FPS and have ray tracing enabled. There is no high mode configured by the developers. They did not add it. All you can do is low, medium, and very high for ray tracing in the app, unless they come out with a patch, which could be another 3 months or more because they've only done 3 patches since August. So let's hope that they can pick up the pace with the patching. But in the meantime, I'll probably know more about the game than they do when I get done with this mod. Anyway, I'm sure they'll hire me and fly me out to China. There's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. We now have DeepSync AI open source models coming out for free in China, so why can't I work for game science on Black Myth Wukong? Come on. Give everybody a break in the United States, would you? Hire me game science. I have more development experience than your entire team, all added and aggregated. I'm not trying to be, arrogant. The truth is the truth. I know what I'm doing. I can fix your game. Hire me, let me fix it. You already have a great following. When I get done fixing the game, optimizing it, you'll have even more. And with that, I am ending a stream, and I am rebooting. And perhaps I'll see you on the other side. Definitely check out the Nexus mod. I created it in the chat. It is listed as mod 1149 in the URL. And everyone, have a blessed morning, afternoon, or evening. Thank you very much.